Alright, let's go hand in this bandana to the mother first. And then we'll pick up that Aetherkirk quest, I think. Ah, shoot. We can't do this on Summoner. You must be level 61 or whatever to hand this in. Okay, hold on. Have we met? Yes, I have a bandana from your son. Though I'm giving her a bloody bandana, being like, yes, this was the last memento of your son. No, he's still alive. A resistance fighter's blood-stained bandana. Why, this is my boy's. Has something happened to him? No, he's still alive, don't worry. Just wanted to let you know that he still lives. Thank heavens, he is still safe. I tried to dissuade him from joining the resistance, but he would not listen. We had a big fight and he wound up sneaking out in the dead of night. It is a weight off my mind to learn that he does not resent me. However, the fact that he has returned this bandana must mean he intends to continue fighting. If his resolve is truly that strong, then there is little chance of me convincing him to come home. I will continue to pray for his safe return. Oh, another quest is opened up here as well. Alright, hold on, let's swap back over. Alright, Gerbert. Gerbert has a rodent problem. Well, you don't look like a guardian. I'm assuming I'm correct. Could you help me deal with a little pest problem? Ever since the Empire outlawed the practice of all religions, I've been unable to pray at a hidden tier. Instead, I decided to create a spot to the southwest where I could mourn the dead in secret. The problem is, whenever I leave offerings of food for the deceased, those blasted robber rats gobble them up themselves. That is why I've created this. One whiff of it and those pests will be on their way. Though make sure to be on your guard. Some of the more aggressive rats may attack you instead. Alright. Alright, Ragenfred, hello again. Aetherkirk quest? Yes, it is. Ragenfred would like to introduce you to an old friend. Okay. Fancy yourself as our village savior, do you? You should surely mean what you say. I have a mind to introduce you to someone. His name's Saya. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Ala Gannha to his former glory. But I do worry about the toll it must be taken on a man of his years. Have a chat with him and if you're interested in helping. Okay. As time has gone on, Saya has slowly but surely become an isolated figure in our village. There aren't too many others here who share his enthusiasm to breathe fresh life into Ala Gannha, and that's putting it mildly. Alright, where is he? Oh, all the way out this way, okay. The other side of the village. Oh, out here by the rocks. Is he? Yes. Hello. Ooh, a cynical villager as well. The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. Hello, dude. Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive. Why, so you do a speech? I don't know you do, but do I look like I'm from this village? I don't think so. The old bugger is treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. How long do you plan to continue living in... I think it was how long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor? I ask you. It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Ala Gannha. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody yells, when is this old codger gonna stop harping on about the good old days? Time you opened your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since passed when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. It'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Sweatalove? Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. Your remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good. Sweatalove. Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past and those we salvaged from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. So at time you realize that we're lucky to just be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. Damn, nobody wants to listen to this dude. To be fair, there's not a lot of demand for stone, so, you know, like, as we learned in the questing here before. Blasted girl understands nothing. Course everything's going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hells are you anyway? Yeah, who the hells are you actually? Now that I look at you, you're not actually from the village. I ain't doing this for your amusement. Yeah, the village elder dude sent me your way. I am indeed Saya you speak of. Ragnfriend sent you my way, you say. Kelwyn, was it? So you're the last we have to thank for saving Warkrata. Yeah, that was me. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Well, I mean, I can understand you wanting to rejuvenate the village, but if there's no demand for the stone, I mean, who are you going to sell it to? Alright, dude. Ala Gannha owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. Final blow to our way of life came when Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Ralga's very name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. I just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. I know this is a lot to ask of a complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choices right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring back 2 Earlith soul stones? I'll forever be in your debt. Yeah, will do, will do. Don't worry, I am the adventurer for the job. Slay the mob of Earliths, then have the quarry and bring back 2 Earlith soul stones. That's all I need to turn everything around. Alright, way out here, dude. Way out here. Okie dokie. Off we go then, off we go. The Hidden Tier. And Heather Falls. Oh, this looks cool. This is the top of the waterfall. This place over one run with demons. Cool like decorations and stuff on these trees. Are these the rock things we need to kill? Oh no, this is for a fate. Just gonna skirt around this for now. Oh, look at that. Wow, it's like a giant like rocky beast with like a face coming out of it. Fascinating. Oh yeah, no, these are also the things we need to kill. These are the Earliths. This also happens to be for a fate. Oh, 2 birds, 1 stone. We'll do this fate and then we'll also complete... Oh no, some of these... No, looks like this is just the big one we'd kill for the fate. Never mind. Not 2 birds, 1 stone. Some carbuncle real quick. Okay. We only need to kill 2 of these Earliths. This is a long journey out here. Just to kill 2 of these guys. Alright, wouldn't even be completely killed with monsters here. So this is part of the quarry. Oh, this like leads all the way back here. Sleeping stones. Now let's just take a quick peek-see real quick. Before I think I'll teleport back to the village, because that was a pretty long journey up this way. Okay, yeah, so this is looks like some of the quarry. Oh, a little fence there. Well, I took out a couple of them, but like, yeah, there's still a whole bunch out here. I wonder what are these things? You think they were just like rocks, like rock elemental maybe? Rock inhabited by ether or some shit? Ooh, a sightseeing location. Ooh, oh, worth a little bit of exploring. Okay, let's take a look-see. / lookout. Sightseeing log 8. Logs, sightseeing log. Stormblood 38. Here we go. Hidden Tier. A shrine for honoring the departed, backed by a waterfall whose constant roaring muffles one's sobs and whose spraying hides one's tears. Under imperial rule, however, religious rites were outlawed, and for a long time people could not hold even the simplest services to remember loved ones. I see. So this is the place where that guy said he usually comes to give offerings, but they can't do it anymore. Alright. Let's get back then. Let the guy know that we have successfully cleared out the rock monsters. And then we'll go off and clear out the rats from the other one. Or we've at least cleared some of the rock monsters. Gonna have to change over to White Mage though to handle this quest. Hey yo, dude. Nice to see you returned. It'd be even nicer if you happen to be in possession of certain stones. Urlith Soulstone, the core of a marble Urlith. Yes, this is exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time in showing them to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone on this the villagers' miserable lives. I feel like I'm almost a little rude. Alright, there we go. We got the ether current. And boop, back over to Summoner. As stubborn as a stone, Sayer is oddly confident about his plan's chances of success. Right, time to present the soul stones to the village. Let them know that the sleeping stones is ready to be restored. Although it's been quite some time since anyone here truly lent me their ear, would you mind gathering the villagers for me? No one will bother listening to me, but an upstanding adventurer such as yourself may be able to persuade the villagers to give me another chance. Alright, I guess. Oh, they're all up over here, okay. Hey guys, I know you've heard this all before, but the dude really wants to restore it, and the problem is there's no demand for stone. It's hard for me to even get behind this because there's no demand for it. Oh yo, sweat to love. Your grandpapa wants to speak again. What did you say? Did my grandfather put you up to this? He did. Nod. Ugh. He sends me mad sometimes. My apologies that he bothered you with this kind adventure. Would you mind if I asked your name? It's Kelwyn. It's very kind of you to ask my name. Well, Kelwyn, you have my thanks for humouring the wild ramblings of an old man. And he just wants to do right by the village. Maybe you just need to lead that energy elsewhere. Give him a different way to help the village. Maybe lead him towards the farms or something? As a different way to revitalize the village? I'll make sure to tell him again that he needs to stop bothering strangers with his fantasies. And the village elder asked me to help him out, so, you know. Do that for him. He's old enough now that I really wish he would give up quarrying altogether. I perish the thought of him injuring himself, or worse, while working on something. And the dude's got fire, man. I don't think you can keep him down. Oh, never mind, out this way. Hello, sir. Oh yeah, this is the dude from before. The quarry. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm far from interested. There's no point placing the village future in the hands of a dead industry. Honestly, how many people do you know that are desperate to get their hands on stone these days? Sayer's time would be better spent working out to sell off all the leftover rocks we already have cluttering Ala Gannha. I kind of agree with you. There's a reason, don't you see, young people here, there's a reason you don't see young people here anymore. It's only the old fogies that are senile enough to think this place has any kind of future. Well, maybe one day stonework will be needed again and then you retake the village, but I agree with this dude. You know, even if it's your home, you know, better prospects are be found elsewhere. If you really need to move, then you need to move, right? If you're able, I mean. I guess some of these people aren't. In which case they would want to see the village revitalized, because some people maybe can't move because of their health or other reasons. Whoops, this person's out this way. Hello again, dude. Hey, what's that? The old fart saying he wants to restore the quarry. Like I haven't heard that before. You might have been able to single-handedly take out a group of Urliths, but most of us aren't heroes of legend. What do you suggest we do should the beasts return? Or are you planning to give up the adventure and become the quarry's very own protector? I can agree with this guy. And there was still lots of other things out there. Must be nice living in whatever world of make-believe the Giza inhabits. Some of us are more than busy enough just trying to make ends meet. The dude has a good heart, though. He wants to see the village revitalized. But yeah, I guess just redirect his energies elsewhere to a different way to revitalize the village. Sorry, Sarah. None of them want anything to do with this. Back from spreading the good word, are you? I cannot wait to see the looks on their mugs when they have a gander at these soulstones. Oh, your granddaughter at least came. Grandfather, let's stop this, shall we? No one's going to come. You'd be better served heading home and having a nap. Dude, stop treating your dude like an old geezer. He clearly has way too much fire for that. And you say I'm the one spouting nonsense. I know what this is. You've banded together with all the others and think me mad, haven't you? How could you even think such things? I only have your best interests at heart, grandfather. Yeah, but you're still... You have his best physical interests at heart, but not his... Not the rest of his wellness. Only his physical wellness. Like, you can see that he's not going to give this up. You have to redirect his energies elsewhere. The fact that you can't just be like, oh, go have a nap, old man. Like, you can't. That's just degrading to him. The fact of the matter is that you can quarry as much as you want. If there's no one willing to buy the spoils, then it's meaningless. This girl has the right of it. You're not as young as you once were, and this fool's errand is doing your health no favors. I can't bear to watch you waste your life away any longer. Fool's errand? You consider it foolish to work towards a brighter future for Ala Gannha? It's not a fool's errand to work towards a brighter future, but I think this is not the path to a brighter future for Ala Gannha yet. Maybe in the future, when more stonework is needed, like maybe if we end up retaking Alamigo and we need more stonework for repairs, etc., on structures, then would be the high time. And like I guess you could quarry in preparation of that to have rocks ready to go to sell and stuff like that, but that's not going to help Ala Gannha now, and there's no guarantee we would be able to, you know, betting it all on the freedom of Alamigo is maybe not the best either. Kelwyn, tell me, do you share my granddaughter's opinion? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No need to hold back. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. On the one hand, maybe I just pricked ... I don't want to get into this stuff. But he'll probably just take that as me agreeing with Svetlov anyway. Svetlov, whatever. You have the good energy, dude. You have the good energy. But I can agree that I don't think that the Ala Gannha's future lies in quarrying yet. There's, like you said, if there's nobody that's willing to buy, I don't think the future of Ala Gannha lies in quarrying yet. Maybe in the future. That's the caveat. That's the only caveat, but I think she might be right, dude. I'm sorry. I expected more from the woman that saved Rakrata. I suppose it was foolish of me to think an outsider would understand what quarrying means to Ala Gannha. Listen, we all understand you're just trying to do what you think is best for the village. We do. But you're going to have to accept sooner or later that nothing lasts forever. I was a fool to ever even consider asking others for help. You can hardly expect your words to mean anything to those who live without hope. Yeah, it's, to be fair enough, these guys have no fire in them, so I can agree with that. I can agree. Your efforts are right, but I think they're misdirected, is all. Yes, this is up to me to show you all how it's done. Oh man, he's gonna go out there, isn't he? I'll go with him, don't worry. Alright, am I gonna follow him? Why does he have to be so thick-headed? It feels like every interaction we have nowadays inevitably ends in a row. He has this nasty tendency of refusing to speak to me for hours after a fight as well. I'm truly sorry to involve you in this, but do you think you could talk to him in my stead? Yeah, we'll do, no problem. He might have gone out there though, dude. He might have gone out there. Okay. Okay, you just want to look in the water key, dude. I'm sorry I didn't agree with you there. But I feel like there has to be something else we can do for the village, right? I mean, you have the right of it wanting to revitalize this village in some way, but I don't know if Corian's gonna do it for now. I mean, maybe in the future, but that's banking a lot on the future. Like, the future of a non-Garlean held Alamigo. Maybe there's something else you can do with the stone? That girl makes me wonder if I, too, spouted so much gibberish at her age. Come to hear a story, have you? Oh, I'll tell you a story, my friend. No, I was just here to talk to you, but sure, go ahead, tell me a story. You want to vent at me, go ahead. A tale of a time when the quarry was the heart of Ala Gannha. Yes, those were the days. It didn't matter how long you spent quarrying away, there was always more stone to be cut, and people willing to pay for it. The industry supported many a family, let me tell you. Yeah, I know this place used to rely on quarrying. This was a quarrying town. There were even some days when I'd take the cold, hard floor of the quarry as my bed instead of going home. That's dumb. Probably bad for your health. Why, the only thing keeping me going half of the time were the work songs we used to sing. By Ralga, that's bloody it. If the villagers hear those work songs once more, they're sure to change their minds about the quarry. You're grasping at straws, dude. I bet you're glad you were here to see the very moment I saved our village from ruin. Sure, dude, sure. Alright. Sayer is chuffed to bits with his new plan. Chuffed. Finished coming to terms with just how inspired my new plan is. Anyone that's held a hammer and chisel knows the wonders of a good work song can do. After you've been singing for a while, your swings start to match the song's rhythm and everything falls naturally into place. You can work for hours and hours without even realizing it. Like Mary Poppins up in here. With just a spoonful of sugar song. Hammer in one hand, chisel in the other, cutting up the rocks, bring home to mother. Rocks become gill, gill becomes a house. A heart's the quarry has, no need for a spouse. Interesting, okay. Yeah, sure, really songs to rally the people here. And the song meanders along in a similar vein after that. The ending, however, is quite something. Speckled stone edge of the layer, sell not the stone to a kindly pair. Nay, search for the pebbles, young maiden revels. That's how it finishes. Speckled stone edge of the layer refers to the changing pattern that adorn the rock found deep underground. The rocks closest to the edge of the layer are the most brittle, you see. The part of the song exists as a warning to Neville's sell an inferior stone. Oh, but maybe that's the way. Maybe even if it's inferior stone for building, it's not as inferior for, I don't know, decoration? Maybe the Garlands or other people may not want stone for building, but they may want stone for decoration. Although you'd struggle to find a quarry that doesn't know as much. No, it is the nay search for pebbles young maiden revels part which I find curious. I believe it to be referring to a jewel of some kind. After all, you hardly give a young lass any old pebble you just happen to find. No, only the finest jewels would do. If I were able to somehow take a gander at the stone mentioned in the song, probably impossible, mind you, the closest fissure where I could stand a chance of finding it is right next to an imperial stronghold. That being said, I might be able to find something if I had you to keep me safe from harm. Accompany me, Kelwin, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the journey. Yeah, don't worry, I'll come with you. I'll keep you safe, no worries. I mean, this path sounds like it could have promise, so stick close to me. Maybe take my chocobo. You've ever been chocobo riding? You take my chocobo. I'll walk beside you. You get to ride EA here. Alright, here we are, dude. Here we are. What are we looking at here? Seems I was right to bring you along. The place is swarming with those rats. Yeah, I hear there was a rat problem out here. Try searching the surroundings for any that might happen to be lying in wait for us. I trust you know what to do when you come across one. You know, give it the old wapow. Will do. Well, what are you waiting for? I can't get to work till you clear out the bandits. When you say rats, do you mean the Kirin? Isn't that like a race? Or they just call them rats? Let's summon Carbuncle here real quick. Oh, they do mean the Kirin. Don't these guys have like a certain level of intelligence? I love the look of them though. We met some Kikirin, some good guy Kikirin in A Realm Reborn. Why is this sparkle like this? Use /beckon emote at this designated location. Oh, I can be like, hey dude, I've cleared them out. You beckon to no one in particular. Ah, there he is. Fine work, Kelvin. Suppose it's time for me to do my part. Ah, to be quarrying again. Tink, tink, tink. Feast your eyes on this ore, Kelvin. Popped right out when I chiseled away along one of the layers of rock. My guess is it could be used to craft quite a fetching jewel. I'll hurry back to the village and set about examining it in further detail. Okay. This is a good path. This is a good path. I think this could be better, like maybe not quarrying for stone for building. But yeah, quarrying for fine stone and gems that could be used as decoration or other things. Jewelry or something. I guess like quarry mill, like the only thing that has going for it is the stone in the region, I guess. So maybe the dude is right that the only future is with quarrying. It's just not the quarrying we were thinking of. Alright, this is the destination. Oh, these are the different rats. Look at these little munchkins. Wait, this looks like oh gosh, I don't even know what this looks like. A possum and a squirrel. Not really an opossum. I don't know. It doesn't have any opossum features. Looks like sort of like, I don't know. Just a little dude. Alright, contains a liquid that smells so foul even rats cannot stomach it. Oh, it wants to fight. Dude, I think your thing just made them aggressive. We did say some of them were aggressive and would fight us. Dude, these little dudes are beefy. Oh, we got two of them here. Yeah, there we go. Scurry on, dudes. Find your stuff elsewhere. They're so high energy, dude. They're like shaking. Just standing still. Alright, there we go. We cleared those out. So now we can go back to the village. Alright, let's start with the dude that we just cleared the rats out for. Oops, swap over back to Way Mage real quick. Once again, you can accept the quest and do the quest, but not hand it in. This drives me nuts.
That's gone. Excellent news. Now I can speak with my son again. I lost my boy to a quarrying accident some time ago. He pushed me out of the way when a bunch of rocks suddenly fell down below us.
That's unfortunate, dude. Hope that inspired better safety practices.
He was buried so deep we never even found his body. I couldn't stand the idea of him being forgotten, so I went ahead and built a grave for him. It's near the area where the accident happened. Not a day goes by when I don't wish he had saved himself. He still had his whole life ahead of him. Thank you all for your help. It brings me some solace to know that I can still talk with my son from time to time.
Yeah, but I guess, dude, if he made his decision, dude, if he hadn't saved you, would he have, he wouldn't have been the person, he wouldn't have been, he wouldn't have been your son. You understand? Like, if he didn't save you, he wouldn't be the person he was. You gotta hold your beliefs, and at least he lived with no regrets. All right, now back to talk to Sayer. Oh, hey, the granddaughter's out here as well. Hey, lass.
Calvin, my apologies for any bother my grandfather caused you, but I do thank you sincerely for keeping him safe.
Yeah, no worries, dude. I don't mind. He's got fire. I like this dude. I like him. I think he might be onto something now.
Kelwyn, sad to say it seems we were on a fool's errand.
Really?
'Twas no ore that we found, but a crystal fragment of incredibly low purity. Only the most naive of bonds would rejoice upon finding this shiny piece of rubbish. Speckled stone edge layer. Sell not the stone to a kindly payer. Must have been referring to this.
Grandfather, is that perchance a line from the song that begins with hammer in one hand, chisel into the other?
Indeed it is, but why do you know that?
Father used to sing it to me in lieu of a lullaby. It's one of the most precious memories from the short time we were able to spend together.
Indeed, your father was a fine quarrier. Not a day passes that I don't rue his death at the hands of those bastards from Garlemald. We never even had the chance to work together. He chose to apprentice under another teacher, said he didn't want me going easy on him. But enough about the past. We had been using this song as a guide to find stones of value, but the spinners still yet to smile on us.
The spinner being one of the 12, I believe. Nymea, I think, the goddess of fate.
Have you forgotten, grandfather? There's another version of the song, one which might lead you in the right direction.
Here we go, here we go.
Another? Why, yes, there was another version, wasn't there? It's been so long since I last sung it, I had completely forgotten. I don't suppose you remember the lyrics?
Of course I do. All the memories of my father are as vivid as ever.
That's my girl. You hear that, Kelwyn? There's hope yet.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
I'm ashamed to admit, but I had completely forgotten there was another version of that song. Who knows what secrets its verses may hold.
It's a good enough way of passing along information, I guess, is through song. If you can't by record. Ooh, some more rings. Okay, we'll take the paladin ring since we're gonna eventually level up paladin. Love is warming up her pipes for a moving rendition of the alternate version of the Quarrying Work song.
I do recall father saying that this version of the song wasn't especially popular. However, it was always his favorite. It's certainly the one he sang most often to me.
That's the right of it. The quarry would echo for days with workers belting out the version I know. I'll probably still be singing it. I'll probably still be singing it when I'm dead.
Can't say I'm too surprised that's all you remember, grandfather. It's only the end of the second version that actually differs from the first. Speckled stone, edge of lair, sell not this stone to a kindly pair. Nay, search for pebbles, young maidens revels. Between this world and the next, 'tis there the stones collect. Trade them on our ancestors' song.
Between this world and the next, 'tis there the stones collect. Trade them on our ancestors' song. So what does it mean?
So the stones worth selling is located somewhere between this world and the next, eh?
Is it maybe at the grave site? The weeping area or whatever with the waterfalls? Silent stones? I don't know where that area, the hidden tier, whatever?
I must admit, I never really thought about it much as a child, but the song's lyrics are a bit eerie, aren't they?
The part about our ancestors is quite morbid. Do you reckon it might be referring to hidden tier?
That's what I thought.
I suppose that did used to be a graveyard, didn't it? I don't imagine there are too many people that have cause to visit the area these days.
Yeah, since all religions were banned.
I should hope not. Ever since the Empire banned us from making offerings to the deceased, I've heard an increasing number of stories saying that beings not of this earth stalk the place.
Yeah, dude, I don't know if there's some big demons out there.
I'd love nothing more than to pop over there right now and quickly see if the stone we need can be found. But something tells me it won't be that easy. What say you, Kelwyn? Can I count on your aid one last time?
Of course. I'm in this.
Thanks. This is our last chance and I do not intend to fail.
I must admit, I have also heard those same stories grandfather just mentioned. While I'm reluctant to think them true, I would still feel much more at ease were you to accompany him.
And I will. All the way back up there again, all the way back up there. Oh, the long trek around over the lake and around the friggin' mountain pass here. Alright, here we go. Oh no, here he is. Alright, yo, Sayer. He came in like right behind you, dude. Right, Kelwyn, would you mind checking the air to see if everything's safe before I go any further? It is most certainly not safe. I don't know if you have eyes, dude. These things are huge.
If you happen to see anything funny, just take care of it for me. I'll get to work once it's certain the area's safe.
It's not safe. It's not safe.
Tell me, Kelvin, do you believe in the existence of spirits?
Me? Oh, no, of course not. Don't be silly now. Alright. Lie in wait at the designated location and slay any specters that appear. Specters? Also, dude, this water is like waist deep. You have to trek out the... No, not waist deep. Never mind. Looked a little bit higher than it was. Never mind, it's about knee deep. Never mind, we're good. Maybe waist deep on Alala. Up there it is. As it is in a location, there's a big ass demon on top of it though. Hold on, let me summon Carbuncle. I love the Bahamut stuff that we unlocked with level 60 Summoner. Before it used to be we just wait during our rotation to just spam Ruin, and now it's like, ooh, look, we got fancy animations. Alright. We channel Bahamut while we're waiting on those dudes to go. Oh, okay, we got some boots. Somnambulant dude, okay. Holy fuck. Okay, there we go. That was my pain flare. It's a little AoE. I think we've been stunned. Yeah, we're definitely stunned here. Alright. We don't have a cleanse, so I don't know if I can't get rid of this paralysis. It's just will occasionally stun me like this. But I didn't know that Pain Flare had that sort of animation. Well, let's kill this dude. I just want to see that again. Ah, damn. Interesting. So that's our AoE version of Fester, which uses our Aether Flow gauge. Yeah, we don't get a fancy animation as that with the usual Fester ability, which is single target. Oh, I always forget to use Energy Siphon, which is exactly like Energy Gene, but it's the AoE version of it. I keep forgetting that we have that. I have to remember that. Maybe I'll put it on a different key. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, I gotta lie and wait at more locations. Oops, there was more than one location. Oopsie daisies, oopsie daisies. I was just like, alright, one location done, let's go back. Nope, more than one location. Let's check on the right here since I just slayed that dude. Where are these locations? I mean, line and wait. There's two other locations it says, but down here mayhaps? No. Oh, all the way out here. Okay, okay, sure. The only presence you sense in this area is your own. Okay, maybe it's on the other side. Let's go through this waterfall-y area real quick. Very cool, very cool. Oh yeah, there it is, there it is. The presence just in this area is your own. Okay, so it was only in the main altar area that was high danger. Alright, dude, we cleared out the little spirit monsters.
Nice seeing you're still in one piece.
Things certainly seem to be a bit safer now, only a bit.
By all means, go ahead back to Ala Gannha. You have my word that I'll deliver this time.
No, dude, I'd rather stay here and make sure you're safe, dude. There's still a lot of monsters around here. Please, go and put Sweat of Love at ease.
But she's worried sick by now.
Dude, I'll be worried sick about you the whole way back. Please, no. Alright, okay, back we go then, I guess. We're gonna teleport into the long way back. Alright, lass.
Kelvin, but wait, where is...
He's hopefully right behind me. I really wanted to stay behind with him, but he insisted, and I came back here.
Oh, what a relief to hear is unharmed.
Thus far.
Although I will struggle to truly relax until he's back with us safe and sound.
I agree, I really should have stayed with him.
Grandfather's so foolhardy. Not a moment goes by that I do not worry for him.
The dude's got fire. Oh, he's... Okay, safe, good.
You're acting like I'm already in the grave, my love. I can assure you there's nothing to worry about here. I found what we were after in no time. Assuming there's more to be had, we'll be able to start trading with the goldsmiths of Ul'dah. That is, of course, assuming the day we're free of the Empire actually comes.
Well, if the day we're free of the Empire actually comes, then I'm sure there'll be more demand for the stone as well. And maybe you can sell the gems to Garlemald in the meantime, but I know if you want to let them know that there's gems here, because then maybe they'll just be like, alright, we'll send our own troops in to exploit that resource. Also, we'll take a 15 whatever % tax, or however many tax they actually demand.
I'm beginning to think our ancestors made Hidden Tier into a graveyard on purpose, as a form of protection in case the quarry ceased to providing for us. After all, who do you know that go defiling a graveyard in search of riches?
I think a lot of people do. I think you're underestimating how many people would definitely do that.
Besides me, of course. Regardless, that's the only reason I can think of for them hiding the fact in a work song. Take a look for yourself, Sweat Love.
It's stunning. When I gaze upon it, I almost dare to believe that there could be a brighter future for our village.
A gemstone? What happened? Oh, dude, that fancy shit, dude.
A fine chunk of ore indeed. I imagine we could make a fair amount of coin with the villagers to band together and mine the rest of the supply.
Well, why didn't you say sooner you were going after such a treasure? I would have been much more interested in your rather in what you had to say.
It's all thanks to your efforts, Grandfather. Never once did you give up, even in the face of strong opposition from a certain granddaughter. I couldn't be more proud.
Yeah, I agree though. Like, we all agree here. The direction he was going on working stone was the bad idea, but he found an alternative way to gain stuff from the mountain that's not stone. But yeah, if he hadn't been persistent in trying, he wouldn't have found this way in the first place.
Honestly, I was just so used to living in despair that I couldn't bring myself to believe there might be a way out.
And I also agree, like, he's the only one that had fire in this town. I'll be more than glad to find a way to revitalize it.
I'll be more than glad to join you the next time you go quarrying, Sayer. Thank you all for your kind words. Here's to bringing Ala Gannha back to its former glory.
Up until now, I had always wished you would just retire and spend your golden years in peace. But it seems you are much better suited to keeping active.
Yeah, see, there you go, lass. There you go. You see the right of it. He's not going to agree to just sit down.
Took you long enough to realize, life's not the same unless I have a chisel in hand. I hope your throats are nice and warmed up because it's time for some singing and quarrying, of course.
Innocent nod.
Kelwyn, a hearty thanks for everything you've done for our village. You can leave the rest to us now. We'll do just fine if we have each other.
That's the spirit, dude. That's the spirit.
The best of luck to you in all your future endeavors.
Thank you, friend. I will need that luck. Alright, we'll take the gladiator, the paladin ring. Good luck with revitalizing this village, dude. You do good work. Way to keep the fire. Alright, alright. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's another quest that opened up here. Okay, hold on a second. I was just like, alright, I think we're done. Nope, one last quest. Where is this? Oh, back here. Luckless Merchant. Hello, dude. Seem a bit, woe-begotten. This luckless merchant is desperate for help. Hello there, friend. I don't suppose you have time to help a man in his hour of need. I'd come here to buy minerals that I was meant to supply the resistance with. Oh, dude, the hush-hush resistance. Okay. The only problem is I was robbed of all my gil by Kakiran bandits on the way here. Who's going to use a merchant that can't deliver the goods he claims to sell? Please head to Mamoru's milk place and take back my money. Once you have collected my gil, give it to a man by the name of Ansgar in the village. He's the one I had procure the minerals for me. In the meantime, I'll head back to Ralgar's Reach and ask them to wait a little longer for their order. Bring the minerals to me as soon as you have them. Alright then, off we go, off we go. Excuse me, don't mind me, just passing through. Alright, here we are. Yes, this is like a little Kakiran outpost. Alright, all the way back here, this is where the quest marker is. Okay, we have to go loot it, it's over there. It's like, do we have to kill Kakiran for it? No, I think we can just loot it. Just gonna sneak seas around here. Oh, there's like a little path up here to that hut. Stealth. There we go, boom shakalaka. Alright, we can actually, I think we'll just teleport back. There we go, don't have to fight anybody. Stealth mission, in and out. We are the knight. And continue with this side quest. This is the last one for this place. Hello there, lass. Do you have business with me? Yeah, here's the gil that this guy was gonna give you for some goods. Stuff to the gil unlawfully taken from its owner. The merchant who ordered the minerals asked you to bring me this payment. I take it you must have reclaimed his gil from those pesky Kakiran. Yeah, my thanks. I was not best pleased when I heard he would be late in paying me. Here are his minerals. Get them to him as quickly as possible. No doubt he's worrying himself sick. Alright. So yeah, he's back off at Ralgar's Reach. So yeah, let's teleport out there real quick. Hold on, actually, let me just check. There is no more quests out here? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I was just like, wait, double check for any sneaksy quest. Alright. But yeah, I'm really enjoying taking my time going through the story and stuff like that. There is part of me that's just that, you know, wants to, you know, because I'm super excited to see where the story goes, and there's part of me that, you know, is really looking forward to when I get to Endwalker. But you know, I also love taking my time throughout the rest of the story. So yeah, I'm taking it slow. Really enjoying my time going through the story myself here. And I love it. Alright, here's the merchant. Unfortunately can't hand this in. My summoner's only level 60. It's kind of ridiculous. I know I've been saying this all along doing the side questing, but it's ridiculous that at least I think they fixed this in Shadowbringers. But it's kind of ridiculous that, you know, you can accept a quest, you can do the quest, but then you can't hand in the quest. You know, if you're gonna level lock me from handing in a quest at the start, just don't let me accept the quest in the first place. The minerals, do you have them? Yes, I do. A hefty wooden crate containing minerals ordered by the Resistance. Oh, I'm positively indebted to you. At last I can fulfill the Resistance's order. Frankly speaking, the minerals found around Ala Gannha aren't of the best quality. But I can't help but want to support a struggling village. They have been through so much. Good on you, lad. Good on you. I'll need to be careful I do not go the same way as their quarry. I had made a point of not hiring protection when traveling to save on money, but I'm not much use to anyone if I'm robbed of all my gil. Here, take this as a token of my thanks. All right. Okay, so there's no quest out here. We completed all the quests out by the Castramorians, where Raubon is. I think we're good to keep going. Yeah, let's teleport to Limsa. I have been going for a while though, so I want to take maybe a little break here. A little bit of, I usually have a break at the halfway point in the stream to like just grab a snack and do some stretches, etc. And, you know, not good to be sitting for too long. Oh, that's a hefty teleport. Hold on. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot I set my hearth to Ralga's Reach. Shoot, I was just like, isn't my hearth still at, so the Rising Stones? No, I've set my hearth here. Alright. So we'll just take it, we'll just go to Limsa. I have gil, I'm just being frugal. It's like, is there a way I can make this cost less? Alright, where is this? It's the upper decks. Okay. I'm not sure. Wait, where exactly in the upper decks? Where's the closest little Ethernet teleporty thing? The aft castle. Okay. Ethernet, the aft castle, go. I guess Alphino said that Totaro had a way for us to get to Doma. I don't know exactly why we're meeting here. I assume maybe we'd be meeting by the docks, but... Okay, here's the crew.